Hey everyone, today I'm going to be showing you how to create and customize your CSGO Crosshair. So the first thing you're going to need to do is download the workshop map called CRASHZ Crosshair, and I will leave a link to it in the description below. Once you open that up, you're going to see a lot of control panels and such around the room. First, we're going to focus on all these styles up top. The first two are default dynamic and default static. The last four are classic dynamic, static, and then hybrid. So going over all the styles, we have style 0, which is the classic crosshair, and it's dynamic, so it means it moves when you shoot and when you move as well. Second one is also default. It's default static, so it doesn't move at all when you shoot, when you move, it doesn't do anything. Second one, classic dynamic, moves when you shoot and also moves when you move. Second one is also classic dynamic, it's the same thing, but it appears this one moves a little more. Style 4 is my personal favorite and the one that I use, which is classic static, so it doesn't move at all no matter what. And then finally, we have hybrid. This crosshair doesn't move when you move, but it does move when you shoot your gun. Okay, so now knowing all the different styles of crosshair, we can now choose the one that we want. You can play around with them, see which one you like. Like I said, I personally like style number 4, which is classic static. We can now focus our attention below the styles to all the customization of the crosshair. First, let's go over size, which is how long the lines on your crosshair are. As you can see, you can go up by 0.5, 1, and 2 increments, and you mess around with that until you get a size that you like. Next, there's thickness, which is the thickness of the lines on your crosshair. Again, going up in increments, you can zero it out. Next up is the gap, how big the gap in between all the lines are. Then you can decide if you want an outline. I personally don't use an outline, but I know some people do. It just gives a black border around your crosshair. Next up is T-shape. It just takes away the top line of your crosshair to form a T. Then you can decide if you want a dot in your crosshair, which just puts a dot in the center of all the lines. I'm going to turn T-shape off. Then we go to alpha, which is the opacity. So you can turn that off so you don't have a crosshair. Turn it up so it's completely opaque, or you can make it more translucent, more opaque over on the dials. And then dynamic gap, I can't find what it does, to be completely honest. I don't actually know what it does, so I don't think we need to worry about that. So once you've found your perfect crosshair, you can now go over these colors and decide which color you like. I personally use green, or I've seen people use red and even yellow, but I choose green because it's very vibrant and really stands out, and it doesn't blend in with any of the maps. Like maybe yellow could blend into something, perhaps. So once you've found a crosshair you like, you just hit save, and then it's saved. Now you can exit CRASHZ Crosshair and go test it out in maybe aimbots. Shoot some bots, see how you like your crosshair. So obviously this is my regular crosshair. You can just shoot around in aimbots, and if you don't like your crosshair, you can go back into CRASHZ and redo it, or just make revisions, rinse and repeat. And once you have that, you just click save like we did, and you'll have your crosshair. Now, another thing I want to point out is a website called prosettings.com. I will leave a link to that also in the description. And that's also trying out pros crosshairs and seeing what they use, and then you can try those and see if you like them. Another thing in CRASHZ Crosshair is this, they have these walls dedicated to all the pro teams and all the content creators, and you can mess around with these crosshairs and see, you can look at them, see which one you like. Although this wall isn't very updated, as you can see, you can probably tell. And then on this side, it's all the content creators. Again, I don't know how updated this is, but we have Banana Gaming Anomaly, all the popular ones. And yeah, just to get more variety in trying to choose your crosshair. So I'm here on prosettings.net, and I'll leave a link in the description. And as you can see, if you scroll down a little bit, you can see some CSGO pros. And if you click on their profile, you can see their crosshair right here. Or if you want to search for a specific pro, go to Players, CSGO. And in the search bar, you can type for whatever player you want. And again, Players right here. You click on their profile, you have their whole config, and here's their crosshair. Now, to take a pro's crosshair from this website into CS, all you do is you copy this. So you hop into CS, you can just go to aimbots just to be able to see your crosshair. And all you do is you hit tilde to open up your console, and if that doesn't work for you, go to Settings, Game, and then Enable Developer Console, switch it to Yes. So you hit tilde, you paste that into your console, and then you have the crosshair that you chose from your favorite pro player. So as you can see, there's a lot of options to creating your crosshair, and to some it could be overwhelming at first, but I hope this video broke it down enough to where you can now perfect your crosshair and hopefully hit those nasty one taps. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this helped. I hope you enjoyed, and if you really like my content, make sure to subscribe.